Before dying, the mother wolf dragged her seriously injured body and crawled on the snow. The little wolf in the cave seemed to sense something and ran out to greet her impatiently. But as soon as she came out, she saw her dying mother lying on the ground, unable to move. In order to prevent her child from seeing her miserable face, the mother wolf tried her best to show a smile. However, her injuries were so serious that she soon lost the strength to open her eyes, but she could see the child was safe and sound, so he stopped struggling and closed his eyes peacefully. But the young wolf didn't understand death at all and thought that his mother was just sleeping like usual, so he just snuggled up to her and waited quietly for her to wake up. After a while, a heavy snow fell from the sky, and the wolf was also awakened by a gust of cold wind. She saw that her mother was covered with a layer of ice and snow, and her body was not even warm. She was so anxious that she turned around in place, realizing that her mother might be dead. The little wolf, who had nowhere to vent her anger, could only howl at the sky. Then she would face the cruelty of nature alone. But suddenly a wolf howl broke the silence. Hearing the same kind of howl, the little wolf left her mother's body and was eager to find the source of the sound. But when he climbed to a high place and looked into the distance, he saw a group of wild wolves and their families playing and fighting. This scene immediately made the little wolf feel mixed emotions. But soon he abandoned all distractions. The most important thing at the moment was to find the shelter of this family, because he knew that he could lose his life at any time in this cruel environment. So the little wolf chased after them without saying a word. However, the thick chicken blood became his first step to face the difficulties alone. The disadvantage of his short limbs caused him to lose the wolf pack that was rushing ahead in a short time. Not long after, the blood source returned to peace again, and in just a few minutes, the little wolf experienced his things that should not be endured at this age, but these blows that were enough to crush a person's heart did not make him lose confidence, but instead aroused the wolf nature in his body. After that, the hungry and thirsty little wolf risked being killed by humans and came to the river. John, who was on the other side, looked at him trembling with fear and began to whistle at him out of sympathy. However, the goodwill released by the other party was like a signal of attack to the little wolf, and he thought he had broken into the wolf was so scared that he ran away. He didn't know that it was this chance encounter that made the two of them inseparable and experienced such a terrifying thing. The wolf had no choice but to find a sparsely populated stream. When he was about to lower his head and drink a big mouth, he found that there were several shallow-mouthed fish in it. Happiness came so suddenly that the wolf could no longer control himself. Just as he was about to bite, the big fish began to struggle. In the past, his mother personally delivered the food to his mouth. Now, facing the lively food, he didn't know what to do for him.